Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're having an awesome week. So for today's video, I decided I'd go ahead and show my Blu-ray horror collection. This video I've been wanting to do for quite a long time now. For whatever reason, I just have not done it. But today we're going to do it. Today, we're going to be watching the Blu-ray horror collection. Alright, so let's just get started, man. Let's get right into it. Clean up my mess first. Should have done that before I started recording. First up, we have the Critters collection. Critters 1 through 4. I love Critters 1 and 2. 3 is okay. 4 is just absolutely horrible. So 1 and 2 are awesome. The other 2 won't break my heart if I don't see them again. So yeah, the Critters collection. Now I'm not going to spend a lot of time telling you what each movie is about. I'm just going to try to go through these quick, just show off everything that I have here. The Halloween collection, a must-have for horror fans. I'm a huge Halloween fan, huge Michael Myers fan. My second favorite horror villain of all time, besides Jason Voorhees. Up next, Child's Play 1 through 3. I love the first 3. The Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and what was the other one? The Curse of Chucky. Yeah, was not a fan of those. So anyway, this is the first 6 movies in the Child's Play franchise, the Chucky collection. Alright. Up next, the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Yes, sir. Now, I was never a big Freddy Krueger fan, believe it or not. I always thought he was kind of corny. I still do. But I went back and watched all these, and I have a new appreciation for him, but I don't know, man. I'll take Jason over Freddy any day. Let's just grab a couple here. Up next, the Alien Quadrilogy. Alien 1 through 3. And Alien Resurrection, the less said about that, the better. Have Predator triple feature. And the Aliens vs. Predator double feature. The first Aliens vs. Predator I was not a fan of, but Alien vs. Predator Requiem, I enjoyed that more. Right, up next, we have one of my favorite franchises that I don't really hear a lot of people talking about, and it kills me because it's actually really good. We have Maniac Cop. Maniac Cop 2. And my favorite out of the franchise, Maniac Cop 3. Maniac Cop, awesome franchise. If you have not seen it, check it out. I've also done some videos on 3 and part 2 on my Saturday Night Horror series. Alright, Fat Man turning around in the chair. Up next, Night of the Living Dead. This is my favorite horror remake of all time. This is the 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead with Tony Todd. This is my favorite zombie movie of all time, my favorite horror remake of all time. I absolutely love this movie. You cannot go wrong with a 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead. Then we have Dawn of the Dead and the very underrated Land of the Dead. Another underrated, awesome movie, awesome movie, Event Horizon. If you have not seen this, please do yourself a favor and check it out. Another one that is so good, Pandorum. This is one of those deep space horror movies. I love those. Right, moving right along. We have another one of my favorite franchises of all time. Night of the Demons. Night of the Demons 2. Night of the Demons 3 is not on Blu-ray that I know of, and the DVD is expensive. I have it on DVD, but it's a what you call a bootleg. Yeah, the actual official retail DVD price is ridiculous. Alright, up next are probably my favorites. My favorite horror franchise. Friday the 13th. We have Friday the 13th, the original uncut. And I hope the camera is getting this closer than it looks. It usually does. Friday the 13th, part 2. Friday the 13th, part 3 in 3D or 2D, whatever you choose, and part 4. Friday the 13th, part 5 and 6. Friday the 13th, part 7, and my absolute favorite in the franchise, part 8. I know, nobody likes part 8, but I love it. It's the first horror movie I ever watched. I'm not going to tell the story. I tell it every horror video I do, but part 7 and 8. Then we have Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. And folks, I paid I overpaid for this Blu-ray because at the time, this is the only way I could find these on Blu-ray. I paid $75 for this. $75, and this was years ago, for Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X on Blu-ray. I paid $50 for the part 7 and 8 because I wanted them on Blu-ray that bad. A month later, the first 8 come out on Blu-ray for like $40. Go! Moving along. Freddy vs. Jason. I actually went to the movies to see that. And the Friday the 13th remake, which isn't the best, but it's not as bad as I thought it was the first time I watched it. I had to go back and watch it again to really appreciate it. There were some things going on in that movie I did not like Jason keeping a hostage, but it wasn't as bad as I originally made it out to be. Alright, finishing up the first row here. Alright, Fat Man turns in his chair once again. We have Jaws. Jaws 2. We have Jaws 3, which was a subject of an episode of Saturday Night Horror 3 weeks ago, I believe. And we have Jaws the Revenge, which is absolutely horrible. Jaws 3 is my favorite Jaws movie in the entire franchise. It's the only one I can handle watching. The rest of them are just boring to me, especially Jaws the Revenge. We have another underrated classic, Pumpkinhead. If you have not seen Pumpkinhead, please check this out. We also have Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. Now, there were 4 Pumpkinheads that I know of. I don't know if 3 and 4 are on Blu-ray or not. I know they're on DVD. I don't know if they're on Blu-ray. I'll have to look that up. So I'm kind of interested to know myself. Love to add them to the collection. Alright, these next couple films, I don't know if you classify them as horror, maybe sci-fi comedy, because they are sci-fi original movies, but I like sci-fi original movies. I like how they're cheesy, and I just love them, man. First, Sharknado. Sharknado 2. Yes, Sharknado 3. Sharknado 4. Sharknado 5. I do not have the last one. I need to get the last one. And one of my favorites, it's always fun to watch. It's just so corny, it's hilarious. Sharktopus. Matter of fact, I think Sharktopus might be the next episode of Saturday Night Horror. I love Sharktopus. Alright, moving right along. We have the original Piranha, which I really didn't like. I liked the remake of the original, but this one I just didn't like. We have Piranha 2, The Spawning, which I just did an episode for Saturday Night Horror this past weekend. Did not like Piranha 2. We have Troll and Troll 2. Troll 2, quite possibly the worst movie ever made, but in a funny way. We have an underrated classic, in my opinion, Ghost Ship. And we have a really weird one, man. This one was so freaking weird to me. Basket Case. Just look that one up for yourself. Alright. Up next we have Night of the Creeps. This one is one of my personal favorites. The first time I ever saw this was on the Independent Film Channel, like 2 in the morning one year. And I was a fan. I was hooked on it immediately. Madman. Madman Mars. If you have not seen Madman, check it out. It's kind of like Friday the 13th. You're in the camp and you have the killer running around, but yeah, just check it out. This is another one of my all-time favorites with quite possibly the best soundtrack ever for an 80s horror movie. Chopping Mall. Definitely check out Chopping Mall. Matter of fact, Joe Bob Briggs showed it on the last drive-in this season. It was pretty cool. We have Tremors 1 through 4. I liked the first 2 and I liked part 4. Did not care for part 3 at all. At all. We have a double feature. We have 13 Ghosts and House of Wax. I have never watched House of Wax. I bought this for 13 Ghosts. I just have no desire to watch House of Wax. Creepshow. Classic. Even better than the first one. Creepshow 2. Definitely watch Creepshow 2. If you watch any Creepshow movies, definitely check out 2. 3, we don't talk about Creepshow 3 at all. Right. The Blair Witch Project, the original. This one scared the crap out of me the first time I saw it. This is the first found footage movie I ever watched, and it scared the hell out of me. Just the one scene where they're in the tent and you see all the hands pushing on the tent, and oh my god. Scared the hell out of me. The Leprechaun Complete Movie Collection. This does not include Leprechaun Returns. I liked the first 2 Leprechauns. 3 was okay. 4 absolutely sucked because he was in space, and the less said about the Leprechaun in the Hood movies, the better. Those were just absolutely ridiculous. Leprechaun lives do not matter. 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. Actually really good, man. I kept hearing good things about these, so I figured, you know what, the Blu-ray is like $10, I'll check it out. And I was pleasantly surprised, man. Definitely a worthwhile purchase. We have Bait. I remember liking it, but I don't remember too much about it. It's been quite a few years since I've seen this. I might have to watch this soon. They Live, in my opinion, Roddy Piper's best movie. This has the longest fight scene in a movie I've ever seen between Roddy Piper and Keith David. Oh my god. Longest fight scene ever, but this is an excellent movie, man. We have Virus with Jamie Lee Curtis, another underrated one in my opinion. I thought it was really good. We have another cheesy one that I enjoy. I don't know if other people do or not. Jack Frost, The Killer Snowman. And we have the Wishmaster Collection, Wishmaster 1 through 4. My friend and I are actually going to watch Wishmaster 1 and 2 this Friday. We might watch part 3, I don't know yet. So definitely looking forward to that. I have not seen Wishmaster movies in quite a while. And we're almost done with the second row here. Alright. Up next we have a really good movie. A little bit on the gorier side, but I love it, man. Demons. And we have Demons 2, which is also really good. The Descent, which is freaking awesome, man. I love The Descent. I had The Descent 2 on Blu-ray. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it was the region. It was a different region DVD, or Blu-ray, so it wouldn't play. So I have to get The Descent Part 2 on Blu-ray. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Triangle. This is one of those mind F movies. Definitely check this one out, man. This is really, really good. Triangle. The Conjuring 2, I have not watched this. I think my brother got this for me for my birthday, but I never told him I hate the Conjuring franchise. If he's watching this video, hi Matt. Now you know. It's another one he got me, Don't Knock Twice. I really enjoyed this one, man. I thought this one was awesome. And this was another one he got me, Lights Out. This one was actually pretty good too. Kind of creeped me out a little bit. So yeah, if he's watching this video now, he knows I never watched The Conjuring 2 and I don't like the Conjuring franchise. Sorry. Alright, the last three on the second shelf here. We have Night of the Comet, which was, I enjoyed it, man. It was kind of cheesy, but I liked it. I liked it. We have the original, The Fog, which was awesome. Then we have The Slayer. I bought this, man, 2, maybe 3 years ago, and I have not watched it yet. For some reason or another, I have not watched The Slayer yet, so I'm going to have to watch that shortly. Alright, we're on the last row for horror movies, y'all. Let's get these done. Matter of fact, let me bring these ones up here too. Crap. Yeah, alright, sorry. We have John Carpenter's The Thing. Now this is the original. I love the original. I like the remake, but the original, definitely my favorite. This is the remake of The Thing. It was okay, but the original was so much better. This is an underrated one in my opinion. Cube. I don't know if you consider it horror, maybe sci-fi. Cube is awesome. The first Cube is good. Cube 2 and Cube 0 absolutely blow, but the first Cube is awesome. One of my favorite movies. Grave Encounters 2. Grave Encounters 1 is my absolute favorite of the two. Grave Encounters 1 scared the hell out of me. I am not easy to scare when it comes to horror movies. Grave Encounters 1 scared the hell out of me. This one has some jump scares that got me too. So definitely check out Grave Encounters. For some reason, I can't find Grave Encounters on Blu-ray. Maybe, I don't know, man. I just have bad luck finding a North American version of the first Grave Encounters on Blu-ray. Up next, we have Zombie. Y'all, there's 3 things in horror movies that make me cringe. Damaging the eyes, damaging the teeth, and slitting throats. This has the nastiest eye injury, eye kill I have ever seen. Oh my god, I'm not even going to talk about it. Just look at it for yourself. Ugh. This steaming pile of goat feces. Cult of Chucky. The less said about that, the better. That was just stupid to me. We have The Return of the Living Dead. The Return of the Living Dead, Part 2. And The Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Now I have all the rest on DVD, but they're the bootlegs, so yeah. Alright. Moving right along. Rawhead Rex. Wasn't a fan. Another one of my favorites that I don't really hear a lot of people talking about, Slaughter High. Very good one. We have Hell Night. Hell Night was not the greatest. It won't break my heart if I don't watch it again. We have Grizzly. I don't think I've watched this one yet. I remember buying it. I don't think I've watched it yet. Another one of my favorite franchises, we have Hatchet. Hatchet 2. Hatchet 3. And Victor Crowley. Hatchet 3 has one of the most creative kills I've ever seen, where Victor Crowley rips a man's intestines out and then hangs him with his own intestines. Never seen that before, never seen it since, but damn was I impressed. Alright y'all, we're almost done with the horror movies here. Oh, this is another one of my favorites that I really don't ever see anyone talking about. Abominable. Really, really good cheesy horror flick. This one I watched and I could not get into it at all. Devilfish. We have A Quiet Place, which was actually pretty good. I was surprised. It's actually this is my first 4K disc I ever bought. I felt special buying that 4K. You couldn't tell me anything, man. And we have The House on Haunted Hill, the remake, which is actually pretty good. This one was boring to me. I could not get into this for anything. Death Ship, or was it? Yeah, Death Ship. I could not get into it, man. I just couldn't. Trilogy of Terror, could not get into this either. One of my all-time favorites. I watch this at least once a year. The Blu-ray version, and then the Monster Vision on TNT version with Joe Bob Briggs. Maximum Overdrive. If you have not seen Maximum Overdrive, please, please, please check it out. It is freaking awesome. Alright, last batch here, and we'll be done with the horror movies. Alright, these are the last ones. Another really good one I always enjoy, The Funhouse. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, the producer's cut. This one is a whole lot better than the one we got in the theaters. This producer's cut makes so much more sense. Has a better ending. The producer's cut, if you watch Curse of Michael Myers and you hated it, or you didn't know what the heck was going on, watch the producer's cut. Producer's cut is what we should have got. Of course, the newest Halloween. Like I said, I'm a huge Michael Myers fan, so had to get it. This is one I watched last year. I'd always wanted to see it, saw it for the first time last year, and I absolutely loved it. The Brain. Freaking awesome, dude. This next movie is a found footage movie that scared the absolute hell out of me. The Fear Footage. And its sequel, The Fear Footage 2, Curse of the Tape, scared the bejesus out of me. Scared the hell out of me. And was actually pretty cool is the filmmaker for this did kind of a hype video for it, and he used some of the footage I recorded in one of my videos as part of the hype video for the Fear Footage 2. So I thought that was pretty cool, man. So if you go to the Fear Footage YouTube channel, it's just the Fear Footage. And I think the name of the video is Become Cursed. It should be the first one up there. I did an episode of Saturday Night Horror talking about the Fear Footage 2, and he actually used me in the video for the Fear Footage 2, so I thought that was freaking awesome, man. But guys, that is it. Those are my horror Blu-ray movies. I don't know how long this took. Hopefully not too long. But yeah, I just want to give you guys a peek at the horror movies. I am going to do the non-horror movies as soon as I'm done recording this, but that video will come out next week, so I'll be wearing the same thing, and you'll know why. So yeah, that's going to do it for the horror movies. That was my horror Blu-ray collection. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and there are so many more I want to add to it, so hopefully that will be done. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have an awesome week, an awesome weekend. Y'all take care.